Breaking news, as you all know, John Wall has just requested out of Washington. Hey everybody, welcome to another week of She's Got the Lead. And breaking news, as you all know, John Wall has just requested out of Washington. So I think that John Wall wants to leave the Washington Wizards because they noticed that Bradley Beal is becoming the star of the team. They want to build around Beal instead of John Wall. But I don't think that's a fair move, honestly. I think that he should stay and also play with Beal because they were once a playoff team. Once John Wall had got hurt in December 2018, they were a playoff contender. And I think a healthy John Wall with a healthy Bradley Beal would make another year of them going into the playoffs.
Well, I think John Wall needs to move on. I think it's a good change of scenery for Bradley Beal and John Wall if he left. John Wall, he feel like if he's not the star no more, he don't want to play. So that shows you what type of player that he is. He's selfish. So I'm just like a type of player who ain't played in 2 years and you coming back and you mad because the team is building around Bradley Beal, the star who balled out last year. I mean, yeah, this year, this season. He balled out, put up great numbers. Bradley Beal did his thing this year. So the team seen how he was growing. So they want to build around him. And John Wall could have been a part of that. But being that he's not, he wants to run away. So to me, I say with a character like that, get out of here.
But I heard rumors about the Wizards also looking into Russell Westbrook. I feel like Russell Westbrook on the court, he's kind of selfish. He did a little bit better with Houston playing with another star like James Harden. But I think him and Bill, I don't know if that would be a good combination with the Wizards. But also John Wall leaving and Russell Westbrook coming in is also bringing another star like John Wall into Washington. So Klay Thompson just got hurt after trying to return to the Warriors after an ACL tear in 2019 against the Toronto Raptors. So trying to come back, it is heartbreaking to see that he just tore his Achilles. So does this mean that the Warriors Dynasty is finally over?
Well, first off, I feel bad for Klay, being that I know how hard he worked to come back after that ACL tear and to come back and had the same injury happen but on the other leg. So I just feel bad for him because I know how hard he worked and I know what type of player that he is. I think that the dynasty's over. I think that it's time to move on from that. I don't think unless they go out and somehow, some way sign another great free agent to come play with them. I don't think they could win a championship. I don't think they could contend for a championship.
The first championship that they didn't even have Kevin Durant. So why do you think that Kevin Durant played such a big impact in that dynasty?
Well, Kevin Durant took the Warriors over the top to a super team. But when they had Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, they had the bits and pieces to go around them. And
they had a team, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just like, and I mean, they was a great team and with the coaching, but I just don't think with the teams that they're competing against now, these super teams, you need 3 stars at least. Now you got Kevin Durant in Brooklyn, LeBron with the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? James Harden trying to make a way to get to Brooklyn. I just think the Warriors, they're going to have to do something big.
Yeah, I think so too. I do think Stephen Curry could take them somewhere, but I don't think that they'll ever be that super team with Klay Thompson being hurt.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Also, this upcoming Sunday, Jameis Winston will not be starting for the Saints. After Drew Brees just had an injury with a fractured rib and a damaged lung, they decided to go with Taysom Hill instead of Jameis Winston. He had too many interceptions, over 30 interceptions with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So I could see why they don't want to start him. But I also think that he had enough experience to start this Sunday, especially being a backup for Drew Brees. Coming out of college, he was a starter. So I think the experience of being a backup may have been better for him because, you're a backup between a very good veteran. But I think they should have started him, honestly.
I mean, I think so, too. I think this is just a straight slap in the face to Jameis Winston. I'm like, Taysom Hill, I mean, he's 30 years old. 30 years old, and this is your first start as a quarterback. Jameis gives you the best chance to win if you really want to win. He's experienced. And don't get me wrong, he was a starter for 5 years. So in that 5 years, you gotta grow. And they threw him into the fire. Him and Marcus Mariota, when they came out, they threw James into the fire. It's time to go play. So you tell him to come over and learn from Drew Brees, like apparently you're gonna be the next quarterback, the starting quarterback for the Saints. And then this is what you do. You throw this running quarterback. I don't even know his stats. I think he might have over 30 attempts in passing. So basically, he's just a Swiss Army knife. That's all he want to do. He just want to run the ball, he tight end and this and that. But now you want to make him a starting quarterback. I don't know if it's a game they plan on us, a trick or something, or they trying to,
they were secretive about it.
Yeah, they trying to be real secretive. So I don't know. Maybe it's a ploy to throw everybody off. But I think if he starts this game, I think the Saints is going to lose.
So you think Taysom Hill is going to choke? Honestly, I think it's a good chance that he may not. But since he doesn't have any experience, and also they use him in different positions, so I think it was fair enough for both of them, for Jameis Winston to start. And also Taysom Hill would have some time in the game because they don't just use him as a quarterback. That's
what I was saying. You're supposed to have packages. You're supposed to have packages for the quarterback. He's that type of quarterback. But he's not
He's not a quarterback for the Saints at all.
I
don't even think he's accurate enough to be the starting quarterback for the Saints. I think Jameis Winston would have been a better person to choose this Sunday. But like you said, they might be playing tricks on us because Sean Payton was kind of stingy on sharing the information. And as you all know, this could not go without being said. The Steelers are now 9-0. So this is looking like a really great season. I do think that the Steelers can go undefeated with the schedule that we have. I think the hardest game is the next upcoming game, which is Thanksgiving.
No, we got the game on Sunday. We got a game tomorrow.
I know we have a game on Sunday. We play Baltimore on Thanksgiving. We will remain undefeated, but I know that Baltimore is going to come a little bit harder.
Well, I mean, talking about the Steelers just brings a smile to my face, being that we are 9-0, but the game, I'm not jumping ahead of this game that we got on Sunday, playing the Jags. Yeah, them is the trap games. Them is the games that you get scared about, that you worry about. Because after Sunday, I hope we're still undefeated. Hope we're 10-0 by the time we get to Baltimore. And the game after Baltimore, I think the sky's the limit. And, I don't want to jinx us or nothing, but I'm talking Super Bowl.
Okay, so not to jinx anything, do you think it's best for us to not be such a hyped up team to be a Super Bowl contender?
That's what I don't understand. When people talking about maybe they should lose one game or this and that, this is like a boxer. A boxer, you don't want to lose, period. So if you, just like in pro sports, period, you don't want to lose. So who's to say a loss is good? Who's to say that? I mean, there's been one undefeated team in the NFL. That's the 1972 Dolphins. Well, regular season, the Patriots did. Now, the Steelers, if we could go undefeated and win the Super Bowl, then let's go undefeated. I don't want a loss. Let's go ahead and make history. Let's do this thing for Pittsburgh. Let's do it.
So we will be back next week. Thank you all for tuning in.